Yeah, I would say entrepreneurship is a spiritual journey. It's the
It's
ultimate
something.
form. It's the ultimate form of personal development because you'll be, forced to face yourself and scarcity, fears, not loving conflict. All of those things come with the job. So, yeah, it's just par for the course. You mentioned, conflict, and before we hit record, we were talking about competition because I was having a strategy call with someone and who realized I was going to be interviewing you for this show, and she was like, "Oh, um, I'm surprised that you're interviewing Erin because aren't you guys competitors?" And I looked at her, I was like, no, we're not. We actually offer something different. And many of my clients, my favorite clients, are all members of the upside too. And people need different things from different people. I'm a coach. I have community, but it's not like the upside. And so I thought that was interesting. Like, what is your position on competition?
Deb, even if we did do the exact same thing, even if the models 100% mirrored one another, it still wouldn't be competition because I'm not you and you're not me.
Yeah.
It doesn't, people who aren't experienced entrepreneurs don't often realize that the business stems from the founder, their vibe, their look, their values, their experiences. It reflects them in many, many, many ways. So there is no competition because there's only one of you and there's only one of me. I also feel like I feel so privileged that I get to know so many people in this space because like you, I could talk about this stuff all day long. I never get tired of it. It is what fuels me and it fuels my career. So it's awesome to know other people who are dealing with the craziness and building these businesses. Also, like you said, we don't do the exact same thing. Nobody does the exact same thing. You can be similar, or have a similar audience or have overlap, but nobody's exactly the same. And like you said before, you're a coach. I'm not a coach. I never claimed to be a coach. I never positioned myself as a coach, and I never sold coaching. That's a big differentiator. I had someone come to me 2 weeks ago who said, "Oh, I want to get hired. I'm interviewing for a job. They want me to help scale and build out their law firm. Is that something the upside can help me with?" And I said, "No, because you don't own the business. It's not your business. We only take owners. So, you're an employee technically. Oh, but I'm going to be a partner." Yeah, no, still no. Like if you don't own 51% of that equity, like it's just not, we're not a fit for you. I said, but there is this person named Deb Boulanger that you must talk to because she will tell you if you're a fit for her coaching program. This sounds like something she could work with you one-on-one. So to be a resource for people and be able to say, hey, maybe this isn't quite the fit for you, but talk to this one or this one. It's really valuable to people. It's really valuable. There's a lot of times where people aren't quite the right fit for the upside. And I feel so fortunate that I know other people that I can send their way.
Yeah. And we had a similar conversation too with Megan Conter, who's the founder and CEO of the Dames. And you don't get into the Dames unless you're already over six figures. And so Megan and I refer back and forth to each other all the time. And I think it's this moving beyond the scarcity mindset, which is also so prevalent today. So I'm sure that we have served the listeners in having this conversation about scarcity and, looking for all the abundance that's there.